Another full day of rain, but the rain has finally stopped. Spent the rest of yesterday during the rain expanding the field behind the sheds here, and the autonomous tractor has been busy spreading fertilizer, lime, reseeding, and this morning it is starting to weed the fields that we planted yesterday. Soybean in all the fields except for our cereal crop field, which I planted barley in, or I should say the autonomous tractor planted barley in. I went ahead and checked on the cows. I went and got some grass seed for the cows and planted some grass seed where the road was going around. Since the cows are kind of venturing over there, I figured, well, we'll give them grass over there, and I can make the road go around somewhere else to the grass field when needed. As for the pellet situation at the store, I didn't get a letter from the store, but I went ahead yesterday and took matters in my own hands, saying, look, if you're not going to take pallets of pellets, I'm going to have to find another way what to do with them. The hay pellet's not a problem. I'm going to use that to feed the sheep, the horses, and the cows as well. But what do I do with the straw pellets? Well, there is a heating plant I went ahead and purchased and got that built yesterday afternoon. So the straw pellets, and also I can put wood chips into this thing as well, and we'll make some cash that way. The only issue is it costs 40 grand. So I didn't have 40 grand at the time, so I had to go ahead and borrow more on the loan, an extra $25,000 to go ahead and put this down. So yeah, 40, like 42, $45,000 for the heating plant. Now, I'm not really sure how much. I mean, it says we're going to make some money. So basically, when you put straw pellets or wood chips in here, yeah, it makes it burns it and makes energy. So I got it tied into our power grid here. It's not too far. It's basically the power. I got the power grid turned into the factory here, which I got to think about the factory here for a little while. But then it ties into our solar panels and back feeds. As for our loan, how's it doing? Oh, and this is how our map is looking. According to our tablet here, yeah, I got some weeds to take care of. The big soybean field down here is ready for harvest. The other fields are not. And this field here, yeah, it's got stage 2 weeds in it. Nothing I can do about that at the current time. Yeah, the loan. Yeah, so we're still over $1 million, but the good news is I do have 100,000 liters of canola sitting in the silo. The price did rise up from 444 to 625. I'd like to see it in the 700, so I'm going to hold on to that. And the soybean price, yeah, we got a lot of soybeans planted, nothing in the silo. But yeah, that price right there, 627, is not the greatest either. As for the pellet factory, well, it's good to pack up the hay pellets, which is fine. I mean, we got the factory at tier, so I'll probably just package the hay pellets up. But the straw pellets, when I do the straw pellets, I think I can just bring it right over here and just unload it directly into here. But I need to get that loaded up. We got a lot of straw pellets to burn, I suppose. I don't know how much income we're going to get per hour or whatever as it's burning. I have no idea. I have no idea how it works. It just says you burn straw pellets or wood chips. And these are all the straw pellets I have left. I did put some in there already. It has not started, but it has to get, you have to fill it up enough in order for it to turn on. So, time to grab the favorite tractor with the front loader on it. Start putting some straw pellets in there to see what happens. I did go over and check on the cows. Yeah, they are producing manure. Got a little bit of milk yesterday as well, not a whole lot, but it's only 6 cows. Maybe in the future, once we get a TMR mixer going, I can go ahead and do that. I was actually thinking about putting down a Total Mix Rations mixer rather than getting an implement. But really right now, I think today I got to focus on the farm fields at hand because, well, that soybean field, I mean, that's a big field. I need to get that harvested and turned around quickly, because that's going to produce us a lot of cash, hopefully. But first things first this morning, the straw pellets. Yes, straw pellets need to be burned. I need to make some cash. I mean, I've been spending a lot of money lately, not really paying off the loan as fast as I would like to. I'm 2 weeks into the loan, and I'm supposed to have this whole thing paid off basically within a month. Yeah, it's not looking promising in that stage right now. Alright, so if I bring it on over here, there we go. So I'll feed it up and in. So at the top of every hour, I suppose, after I put straw pellets in, I'll get we'll get our cash. feeding back into the power. So, yeah, want to get these straw pellets in first thing this morning. And then grab the combine harvester, head on down to the soybean field, along with the 1000 on our wonderful trailer. And, yeah, store up the soybeans. And hopefully, by then, the autonomous tractor should be done weeding the fields. And then I can get him down there replanting something. Either canola or soybean. Yeah, I would really like to get the planter and start planting like corn and sunflower. And looks like my autonomous tractor was having an issue there for a second. It said slipping. That was interesting. And it's slipping again. I better go investigate that. I don't know what it would be slipping on. I know it's a new field. I basically what I did was I cleared out all the field saves that I had because I've been expanding the fields. And I was getting confused what fields what, so I cleared them all out and I reprogrammed the fields here. Said it was slipping. The only thing I probably did wrong, oh yeah, it's in trouble. It's in the trees. That's not good. The only thing I did wrong, I only did one headland for this field. I should have done two because I got so many trees around here, and I think the weeder being as wide as it is, it's probably clipping on some trees once in a while. This is not good. Well, got that field done. Let's go ahead and get the barley field done. Make sure I do 2 headlands this time. And yes, I always go a little bit narrower than the actual implement itself. And make sure you start off at the first waypoint. Drive course. Don't run over me. And hopefully that has no issues this time. Yeah, so next time on the other field, I got to make sure I only did one headland. That was a mistake on my part. There's a couple dents in the front of the tractor, so I'll have to get that repaired. I think I'll just pop right out. Not much of an issue. Anyways, I need to get back to start selling these, well, not selling the straw pellets, but getting them into the burner so I can hopefully get some income here pretty darn soon, because with the rain the past few days, really haven't had much to do other than create bigger fields, which in the long run will help us out. But yeah, I need to start harvesting and flopping fields over. But the weird thing is, even though it has rained the last couple days, I only got one field right now that's ready for harvest, so it's not like it put me back too much. And it made me feel a little bit better while it was raining. I was creating fields like, well, I couldn't harvest if I wanted to anyways. Alright, let's get some more of these straw pellets out of here. So as for the pellet factory itself, as I'm calling it, I won't be making straw pallets of pellets anymore, because when I use the Primos, I'll just go ahead and unload the Primos right into the burner. Be the best thing to do. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the sell point down at the store for the pellets. It just, it sounded like it was taking the pellets, but it wasn't. So I'm not quite sure there. No problem with the other sell point at the current time. That's taking pellets. I made, not pellets, pallets. Pellets, pallets, what have you. But what I do need to do is I need to take out the rest of these trees right in this little triangular area. I am thinking in the near future putting in some greenhouses right there. The greenhouses are not that expensive, honestly, but yeah, a little low on the manure, and of course they will require some water. I don't have a water tanker at this current time, so it's not just a matter of buying some prefab greenhouses, popping them down. I need a water tanker. The manure is not a problem. We already got a bucket, and of course we got a trailer. I can put the manure in and load it in that way. But yeah, there's a couple of greenhouses I'd like to go ahead and put on down. Probably should get a weight on the back of this once in a while, because boy, if I'm going that fast, when I hit the brakes, the front end just gets a little bit heavy. So once I get all these loaded in, time will fly by and we'll see what the top of the hour brings us for income. Yeah, the next couple of days I would like to get this loan below $1 million just to make myself feel better. I'm not going to call him Oliver Douglas anymore. I'm just going to call him Oliver. And I did want to put a letter in the mailbox for him, and I think I'm going to. Wow, and I actually get a free moment. So I'm actually going to kind of ask him about his other farms. Just basically find out a little bit more about him, but I'm actually going to come out and say, because I would ask him about the portals as well, how that all works. And I'm also going to kind of confess that, yeah, that my memory is kind of shot. In other words, anything that I've done before I got here, I don't remember. And, I mean, he seems like I've never actually met the guy, so I can't say that he seems like a great guy, but he's been very helpful. And honestly, to give me 50% ownership of the farm here for not even paying a penny for it, but then again, I've done so much work here, and so maybe that's why he's doing it. Because, I mean, really, he wasn't making any money with this land that they had here until, I don't want to say until I got here. But yeah, this land was just sitting here absolutely doing nothing, and now I'm bringing in, well, I don't want to say I'm bringing a lot of money. I'm spending a lot of cash right now. Yeah, because we got a $1 million loan to still pay off. But overall, I mean, the farm has come a long ways to what it was when I got here. Yeah, I need to wait for the back of this thing if I'm going to be moving pellets around. Because this favor is going to be pretty much feeding the animals, moving hay pellets around. This is going to be kind of like the farmyard tractor, and the 1000 is going to be the transporter, moving all the heavy stuff around and doing some field work. So the one thing about making the fields bigger, I'm going to get more straw, but I'm kind of curious to see how much money I'm going to get at the top of the hour for all these straw pellets. I haven't been counting how many pallets of pellets I've been putting in here. But man, it'll be great to see a huge number. Or I'm going to be very disappointed watching the bank account at the top of the hour and not see that much cash. The last of the straw pellets and the autonomous tractor is done weeding, which is good. I need to repair that weeder, I think. It's been a while. So we'll get that topped off. And yeah, so when it comes time for the cereal crop field, that's probably going to take a while. I mean, the Primos is kind of a slow machine in a way. So that's going to be a field that doesn't quite get turned over as quick. So there is, I don't even know what I want to call it. The burning factory? I don't know. What do they call that in the store? I think it was under miscellaneous. And scroll on down. They call it the pellet heat plant. Yeah, it costs 42. It says income $250 an hour, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. I guess we'll find out here in a few minutes how much I'm getting per hour. I mean, we're going to get some money from the solar panels and the wind turbine as it is. But while I'm waiting, I need to go ahead and get the autonomous tractor off that field. Park it in front of the wood shed, the repair shed, so remind me to go ahead and just give that weeder a once over. I need to get the 1000 out and put the trailer on it and have the combine get that out and then follow me down to the soybean field and get that field kind of turned over quickly here. As quickly as I can anyways. I was kind of glad that this trailer fit in that shed when I was backing up. I'm like, that's going to fit in there, I hope. And it does. Man, it's going to be great. I can't wait to see how much of a yield I get off this field down here. So obviously that field's been plowed. It's got lime, double fertilization, no weeds. Should be good to go. And we're almost at the top of the hour, so I can't wait to see what our income's going to be. Alright. Now this should be able to follow. So 14,700. That doesn't seem right. My money didn't seem to... Why did it say profit of 14 and my money did not go up 14? I'm not quite sure what happened there. I guess I'll have to wait to see what happens the next hour. Too much trouble here on the farm, it seems like. Nope, you need to back up a little bit more than that there, sir. I don't like you that close. Alright, follow me down and don't run into anything. I mean, if I don't run into anything, that'd be fine. Well, I'll park the 1000 here. And the combine made it down, seems like without an issue. Let's go ahead and detach the header. Get that all unfolded. Yeah, that's really good. Just run right into the header like it's not worth 85 grand. Alright, let's go ahead and attach PTO shaft. And try to jump back into the combine. There we go. It should fold up kind of nicely. Perfect. Let's watch out for the sheep. Right, lower the header down. Everything seems darn good. And now we just got to wait and see how much of a harvest I get off this wonderful field we put in a few days ago. So the trailer, I think that trailer holds 60,000 liters, so I'm hoping I get at least that much off this field. Yeah, that heating plant though, I'm kind of confused. I guess I should have really looked at the tablet, see how much was in the bank account before the top of the hour, because I thought it said property income 14,000. I'm pretty sure I just didn't have $2,000 in the bank account when I started this morning. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Like I said, I'll have to wait until the next top of the hour. But anyways, time to get harvesting this field here. Like I said, I'm hoping for a good amount. I guess we'll see how much we get when I get done one headland. You know, kind of give me a rough idea of what we're looking at. So off I go. And then get the autonomous tractor down here. I know this field's not going to need any lime, so just bring the autonomous tractor down and start replanting. I guess I'll put canola in here maybe. That would be a bad... I mean, it's going to be canola or soybean. But I think I need to rotate the crops once in a while. Don't want to keep putting the same crop in the same field. That's probably not the best idea. So probably canola. Actually, now I'm starting to go around this field. It's a decent sized field. So this is going to take a little bit. But that's fine. I can just see the money coming in at some point when we sell this canola. Sorry, soybean. This is soybean. Well, it's looking promising already, just doing one headland. And that's like 15,000 liters, so that is pretty darn good. And it kind of works out well, because now I'm right at the trailer here. Trying not to get the header stuck on anything. Gotta remember that pipe sticks out a lot farther than the header, which is nice. I guess I could check my my tablet here. Property income 14, but I sold. Wouldn't that be selling the straw pellets? Yeah, I'm just interested. Very interested to see what happens there. Alright, now I gotta remember, before I fold the pipe first before I move, because then a couple times it has clipped on the trailer when I'm folding it, then start moving it. Well, the top of the hour is coming up again, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens with our income. The power company kicks us back every hour on the solar panels and the wind turbine, and now it should also kick back. So that time it said 4,000, and did go up 4,000. Yeah, I'm just a little bit confused on how that's actually working. So 4,000 is actually quite a bit, so it's burning the straw pellets per hour. So I guess the one thing it doesn't say is how many pellets it burns per hour, which would be kind of interesting. So I'm not quite sure. But either way, $4,000 income in an hour. Usually we were getting, with the solar panels and the wind turbine, like $1,700 an hour. So we more than doubled our income per hour with the pellet heating plant. Alright, I'm all set with that. I think maybe the first one may have been a glitch with the power company showing us how much they paid us so far during the day. That's what it could be. I have no idea. But it seems to be working okay now, and I'm fine with that. I was ready to say, if I have a problem with the pellets, yeah, I'll just sell all the equipment and hopefully get my money back towards the stores saying, hey, look, I can make this stuff, but you guys aren't taking it. But I think we're all squared away on that. As for the soybean field, yeah, we're working out pretty darn good here. Like I said, I was hoping for like 60,000 of full trailer soybeans on this harvest, and I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. I think I'm already at 30,000 in the trailer, plus what I got here and what's left in the field, so that's easily 60,000. Not too bad. When I get done with this harvest, probably going to leave the combine right down here, because I'm pretty sure the field's right down here on both angles, over that hill there and across the road and beyond those trees, that field there. Those should be ready some point today as well, I would think. Get that unloaded. And then I do want to go ahead and take care of the animals. And then probably I need to take the afternoon off. I've been building a lot and doing a lot of things the last couple of days, even though it's been raining. Usually on rainy days, farmers kind of get, I don't want to say an easy day, but more of a relaxed day because you can't do much field work. But I've been rather busy here taking care of things. I need to look at TMR for the cows so I can get their productivity up a little bit more higher. And then start trying to figure out, well, they're producing slurry and manure. Now, honestly, I don't have enough to even look at equipment to be spreading that kind of stuff on the field. But as for the manure, I would like to get some greenhouses up and going. I mean, the greenhouses will work fine, I mean, without manure, but they work a lot better with manure. So, but it'll be income. It'll be income. And the sooner I put it down, the sooner it starts making money, the sooner I can pay it off on its own. But man, I really would like to see... I really like to see the money go up, the price go up on canola and soybeans today, so I can sell some of it, because I'd really like to get that loan below $1 million just to make it look better. I know he said I had a month to pay off that loan, and yeah, I'm halfway through the month, and basically I only got 400 grand paid off. But if the money hits this right, I can pay off quite a bit. I mean, 100,000 liters of canola at 700. Yeah, that's you know, that's 70 grand right there. It's not too bad. And soybeans, well, we're gonna have a lot of soybeans, that's for darn sure. And that price can get up near 900. So I can dig in. The chickens are making eggs, the sheep are making wool, and the cows are now, they're producing, but that's gonna take a while to build up for a while. Well, once again, the top of the hour is almost upon us, so I'll be kind of interested to see how much income we get again. trailer is just about full. I think I got more than enough here to top it off and then head back to the silo. And now that I know how to dump the trailer load of grain into that silo, shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I really haven't tested it with a full trailer yet, dumping it from the side. And when I go back, I need to look at the heating plant once again. I did have a quick look at the tablet because when I looked at it before, something didn't seem right when I read it, and I just didn't look too... I was looking too quickly. I was reading the wrong thing. So, yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, okay. The one before, I thought it said I made $250 an hour. I'm like, so does a burn make $250? I'm like, no, something doesn't seem right there. It's not what I read before. And yeah, there we go. I'm making $4,000 an hour between everything that we have going here. Can I empty the combine completely into that trailer? I can. Perfect. Let me just go ahead and fold that up, and we'll turn the combine off here. And let me get my tablet back up. No, that's the wrong part of the tablet. This is the part of the tablet. Let me click on the right thing this time. Yeah, so with your own pellet heat plant, you can use straw pellets, wood chips to produce heat. Once the bunker is full, it runs for a while and produces heat and income. But doesn't really say right here how much it produces for income per hour. So that's kind of curious for me. Alright, this is a full trailer of soybean. Probably shouldn't drive in the field with this much weight in the back, but it'll be okay. And be very careful on corners. I don't need this thing tipping over and have soybean go everywhere. Let's stay away from the sheep. Don't want to scare them. Easily over this bridge that I built. Hopefully it can hold that much weight. It looks fine. Yeah, so the pellet factory, just not quite sure. I mean, I could just make hay when I need it and feed all the animals, but I think hay pellets is the way to go, so I might keep the factory as is, just to make hay pellet pallets. Man, that's a tongue twister for me. Okay, so if I back up correctly here, we'll give it a try. There we go. It's pouring on in, and when it tips, hopefully the back of the trailer doesn't clip on the silo. I'm a little close there, but hopefully it's going to be okay. Nope, doing the same thing. Let me try doing it further over this way. So it looks like I'm having the same issue as I had before. Not really sure what's causing that, but I'll get it unloaded. I guess the other option I do have is getting an auger wagon and then using this trailer for transportation down to the store. That's just another thing I would need to buy. Because an auger wagon, of course, would have something like the combine has, and it would just unload it right into the silo. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that to clip there. Either way, I want to actually come over here. I'm going to program my tablet to hook up to the heating plant here so I can maybe see some things. Maybe it'll give me some information. Well, the tablet did connect to the heating plant. All it tells me really is I'm 7% full on straw pellets. And that's it. That's all it tells me. So, and actually I think it just shut off while I'm here. I know it says when it's full. Well, it's still using pellets. I don't see any... Oh no, there is smoke coming out of the stack, so it's still running. So it can hold a lot of straw pellets, but the thing is, it doesn't tell me how much it burns per hour and how much it'll make as it burns. Yeah, so all that is just a mystery. But either way, I can make money off straw pellets, I suppose. That's a thing that we kind of need, because I spent a lot of cash for that Primos and the factory now, which I'm not going to use for straw pellets. And I mean, if I look at it, it's over $500,000 I spent into this thing, and I better start actually making some money off it that way. Anyways, I need to get back to this harvest, get it all done, so I can get the autonomous tractor down here, plant some canola into it, which would be good. Yeah, don't park the trailer on the field. I'll just compact the soil down and not be too good for replanting next time. Well, not too bad for a harvest that field. Got more than I was hoping for, which is good. I got the combine all set to go when the other fields are ready to be harvested, but I want to bring this load back because I want to see what the actual total is from the harvest in that field. So I can't wait to see. Yeah, I kind of forgot, this trailer actually holds 68,000 liters. I thought it was 60. But, yeah, I had a quick look at the tablet, and I brought 67,000 liters back last time. So, yeah, 68,000 liters is what this thing holds. So I guess it doesn't really matter which way I back up the trailer to this silo. Seems like when the trailer gets almost all the way up when it's tilting backwards to unload, it doesn't matter. It's hitting something, hitting the safety trigger on the trailer, I think. I did have a quick look at the price of canola and soybean right now, and yeah, they're stable. Nothing has changed. They're both in the 650s. Soybean, hopefully, can get up in the upper 800s. And then, yeah, the canola is probably going to drop again before it rises again. Kind of the way I kind of notice what the store market is doing. And I did happen to look at an auger wagon, and I looked at the biggest one going, and that's like going to be 85 grand. Yeah, just spending money everywhere, it seems like. Everywhere. I don't know. Do I need a trailer if I have an auger wagon? Because I could sell it, you know, I can sell it out of the auger wagon, and that holds 100. This holds 60, 68. Meanwhile, yeah, the heating plant is doing its thing. If I go into our economy page here, yeah, so far today I've brought in $25,000 for property income. Does that seem right? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Yeah, the heating plant info is kind of vague on you'll make money. Yeah, so I put in straw pellets. Yeah, it's working. That's pretty much all I know. It's working. I just don't know. I have no idea. See how much further it goes. Let me get my tablet out here. So same thing inside that factory. If I have my tablet out, it'll tell me what's left. So it says fill level, straw pellets 0. And yeah, I don't see no smoke coming out of the stack. So my guess is here in a few minutes, my property income is going to go back down to $1,700 per hour. I would think. That's just another 5 minutes. We'll see. Well, I'm at 27,162, and the top of the hour is coming up. I mean, the solar panels should do well. Yeah, so I just got the original 1,700 because it went up to 28,912, and so the power company prompts me. I must be getting the alarm from the heating plant to my tablet how much it's getting. That's the way it must work. Yeah, so the heating plant is done working, so yeah, so through half a day. So if I take this, and I don't want to say double it, but yeah, that's definitely over more than what I usually get. I did put in, so usually we get like 42 grand per day from property income, and the day before I got 44 because I did put a couple straw pellets in there just to see if it would work, and I did get a little income from there. And of course today we're at noon and I'm already at 27. I should actually be at 21 normally, so I got about 6,500 out of those straw pellets. Seems about right. The good news is, though, the money is slowly going up, and if I can get that but the price for canola and soybean to go up at some point, get a lot of cash that way. Yeah, I'll pay off that loan slowly but surely, but I don't think I'm gonna get it paid off in a month. May have to, maybe I'm gonna write that letter to Oliver later on in the evening hours about his other farms, a portal, and me not having my memory back. Maybe he can kind of, and I'll tell him like that loan may not get paid off because I've been buying other stuff. The good things about the chickens, well, the chickens are doing the chicken thing. They're creating a lot of eggs. That can be a good amount of income. Yeah, the cows are just going to take a while because I only got 6 of them. So, yeah, if I go into the stat page, how they do the day before, let's see, it takes 252 hours before I'll get another cow. So solid manure, yep, just 500. Slurry, not that much either. And milk, just 572 liters. But we haven't had them really a full day yet. But otherwise, they're doing pretty good. Productivity is only 80%. If I can get them some TMR, that'd be great. But that's, again, more money spent. Sheep, we're up to 17 sheep. They might need some hay shortly. And the horses, No Name and Freckles, they're all set for a while. Not too bad. But since it's noon and I'm waiting on the fields, wait, I was just there, but they're not ready for harvest, are they? Oh, I guess now they are. They weren't just a second ago. Well, they're going to have to wait. I'm going to go have lunch. And then I guess I'll get back to harvesting some soybeans. And hopefully the price will go up. And then maybe later in the day I'll take care of the animals or wait until tomorrow. I have no idea. But definitely want to get the harvest done because the way it's been raining around here lately. Definitely want to get the harvest done while it's not raining.